Shirvek's scanner chirped a warning. The biped tracks deepened here, toes splayed wide in the cracked ravine soil. She froze, nostrils flaring at the metallic tang of unfamiliar sweat. No clan prints overlapped them. Too light for creche beasts, too deliberate for wind scour. Her tail flicked, pack line humming taut behind her. She tapped her comm. Outrider Beck, breaking silence. Unknown biped signs in Ravine 3. Possible intruder. Request backup. Static crackled back. Negative, Vic. Hold position. Clan gathers at Ridge Camp. Her quills bristled. Hold. These prints led straight into ambush territory. She slung her pulse rifle forward and crept on. Claws. Silent on stone. The ravine narrowed. Shadows pooled under overhangs. A pebble skittered ahead. Loose. Not from wind. She raised her rifle. Sensed motion above. The ridge beast exploded from the ledge. 6 tons of spiked hide and razor fangs slammed down. Its foreclaw ripped her pack line clean through. Gear tumbled into the gorge. Shire fired. The pulse bolt scorched its shoulder, drawing a bellow that shook dust from the walls. She backpedaled, rifle cycling for the next shot. The beast lunged. Jaws snapped inches from her flank. She twisted mid-leap, landed rolling, and fired again. The bolt grazed its eye ridge, but it charged undeterred, horns gouging the ravine floor. Her rifle whined. Overheat. She retreated toward a rock shelf, pulse pounding. The beast coiled for the kill spring. A shout echoed from the ravine mouth. High-pitched, defiant. Not clan. The human boy burst into view. Lanky, pale-skinned, clad in ragged hides. He gripped a spear of twisted metal scraps tip-jagged and fire-blackened. He charged straight at the beast. No hesitation. No ranged throw. Shire's mandibles clicked in shock. Fool! Run! The boy ignored her. He vaulted a boulder, spear leveled, and slammed into her side. His arm hooked her harness. Together they tumbled behind the rock shelf. The beast's horns cratered the stone where her head had been. Shrapnel peppered Shire's hide. She scrambled up, rifle still hot in her grip. The boy planted himself at the choke point, a narrow gap between shelf and wall, barely wider than his shoulders. He jabbed the spear. The tip punched the beast's snout. Black blood welled. The monster reared, fangs gnashing air. The boy ducked, thrust again. Steel scraped bone. Shire yanked her sidearm from its holster. Her primary rifle needed 30 seconds to cool. She slapped a fresh cell into the pistol. Human! Out of my line. He didn't budge. Feet braced wide, he stabbed low, forcing the beast back a step. Muscles corded in his arms, face twisted but steady. The beast hammered the rock. Chips flew. The boy's spear haft cracked under a glancing horn swipe. He twisted it free, reversed grip, and rammed the butt into the beast's maw. Shire's pistol hummed charged. She aimed past his shoulder. Move. Not yet. He spat blood, lip split from debris, jabbed again. The beast recoiled, one eye swelling shut from her earlier shot. Her scanner pinged from the severed pack, emergency beacon active, clan inbound, but minutes away. This shelf wouldn't hold. The boy glanced back once, eyes sharp, no fear, just focus. Reload your big gun. I'll buy time. Underestimate. She'd pegged humans as soft myths from old probes. Fragile bipeds. No quills. No claws. This one bled and fought like clan-born. The beast feinted left. The boy anticipated, spear tip flickering to block. It roared, slamming its bulk forward. He met it head-on, spear shattered on impact, shards flying. The boy rode the force, wrapping his arms around a horn. He yanked, using his weight to twist the head aside. Shire's rifle beeped ready. She surged forward, fired point blank into the beast's throat. The pulse bolt vaporized flesh. Gouts of steam erupted. The monster thrashed. The boy held on, legs kicking for purchase. A claw raked his side, tearing cloth and skin. He grunted, didn't let go. Shire fired twice more. The beast staggered, slumped against the wall, still twitching. The boy shoved off, collapsing beside her. Blood soaked his rags. He pressed a hand to the gash, breath ragged. Shire scanned him. Lacerations deep but not fatal. Resilience unnatural. No quills to seal wounds. Yet he moved. You... Charged. Her voice grated, mandibles wide. Why? He wiped his mouth. Couldn't leave you. Pulled a strip from his hides, bound his wound tight. No wince. Just knots. Footfalls echoed up the ravine. Clan hunters crested the rise. Brask led, Rifle slung, eyes narrowing at the scene. "Back!" Brask snarled. "Report." "And this thing?" Shear rose, rifle lowered. "Saved my hide." "Killed the ridge beast with me," Brask snorted, circling the boy. "Abel! Gabby who? This is why I live here." "Fragile scavenger. It runs from fights, not into them." The boy stood, ignored the blood dripping down his leg, faced Brask square. "Not running today." Brask's tail lashed. He prodded the boy's shoulder with his rifle barrel. "Prove it wasn't luck. Elder awaits judgment." Shear stepped between. It held the choke. "Bought my reload. Clan owes it." Brask laughed. Sharp. "Ows? A biped?" Elder Keth decides. "Bind it." Two hunters grabbed the boy's arms. He didn't resist, just watched Shear, nod slight. They marched him up the ravine. Shire followed, rifle slung. The human steps stayed even, despite the limp. At Ridge Camp, fires crackled. Tents clustered under star shields. Elder Kethruin waited at the central dais, quills etched with battle scars. Brask shoved the boy forward. "Elder, Outrider Vec found this trailing our border. It claims the kill." Keth's eyes gleamed. "Claims? Show proof." Shire activated her helmet cam. Holo projected. The charge, the stand, the final shots. Gasps rippled through the clan. Keth leaned in. "Human, speak your worth." The boy met the gaze. "Name's Cal Rook. Was scavenging. Heard the fight. Helped. Keth's mandibles clicked. Bipeds flee predators. "You engaged. Why risk for Vec?" Cal shrugged. Wound tugged, but he ignored it. Right thing. Brask scoffed. Soft words. "Test it." Keth raised a claw. "Tomorrow. Pit trial. Survive, earn place. Fail, feed the pack." Shear tensed. Pit trial. Unarmed against young Kresh. Even clan younglings died. Cal nodded. "Fine." Clan murmured. Eyes shifted, doubt to curiosity. Shire gripped her rifle tighter. She'd bet her line on him once. Now, the clan would see. Night fell. Guards chained Cal to a post. He sat calm, binding fresh wounds with scavenged fiber. Shire approached. "Pit kills most. Why agree?" He looked up. Grinned faint. "Beats running." Her quills relaxed a fraction. Humans didn't run, not this one. Dawn broke, with roars. The pit yawned. A fenced crater stocked with two juvenile Kresh. Fangs like scythes. Brask unchained Cal. "No weapons. Fight or die." Cal cracked knuckles. Stepped in. The Kresh charged. Dust exploded as the first Kresh lunged. Cal sidestepped, bare feet skidding on gravel. The beast's fangs snapped empty air inches from his leg. Kethruin leaned forward from his perch on the pit rim. Clan eyes locked on the human. No armor. No blade. Just rags and scars. Juvenile Kresh weighed half a ton each. Scales thick as armor plate. One rake ended most trials. Brask snorted beside him. "Watch him crumple." Cal rolled under the Kresh's belly. Came up swinging fists into its underjaw. Bone cracked. The beast bellowed, reared. Shire Vec gripped the rail. Her quills bristled. Keth noted her tension. The scout who'd vouched for this biped risked her line on soft-skin claims. Second Kresh charged low, horns gouging earth. Cal vaulted its back, grabbed a horn, twisted with his full weight. The beast thrashed, slamming him against the pit wall. Impact echoed. Clan gasped. Blood smeared Cal's side. New gash. He held on, wrenched the horn sideways. Snap. Ivory shattered. Keth's mandibles parted. Humans bent. Didn't break. Clan younglings released horns only with blades. First Kresh wheeled. Claws raked Cal's perch. He dropped, rolled between legs. Kicked a hind knee. Joint buckled. Beast stumbled. Brask's claws dug into wood. "Luck," Cal panted, circled both. No retreat. Eyes locked on the larger one's eyes. Flanks heaving from the jaw strike. Keth signaled guards. No interference. Tradition demanded proof. Words lied. Flesh spoke. Larger Kresh lunged again. Cal ducked horns, drove elbow into throat scales. Soft spot. Gurgle escaped. It staggered. Smaller one flanked. Cal anticipated. Spun, caught its snapping maw with both forearms. Pushed back. Muscles corded, veins bulged, the Kresh strained, fangs dripping inches from his face. Clan fell silent. No youngling held a Kresh bite force. Jaws that crushed bone. Cal roared, pushed harder, leveraged legs against its chest, shoved. Beast toppled backward, legs flailed. He sprang free, stomped its exposed throat. Crunch. It spasmed. Stilled. One down. Brask hissed. Impossible. Keth watched the human. Chest heaved. Blood trickled from mouth, split lip. No stagger, no cry, just reset stance. Lone Kresh recovered. Jaw hung slack from earlier blow. It circled wary now, tasted blood scent. Cal wiped face, spat red. Advanced, beast fainted left. Cal didn't flinch, read the shift. Met the real charge head on, grabbed upper jaw with both hands, planted feet, pulled down. Kresh resisted, pushed forward. Cal twisted, used momentum, flipped it onto side, mounted the neck, arm barred throat, squeezed. Scales rasped his skin raw. Beast bucked. Claws scored his back. He endured. Locked tighter. Air whistled from crushed windpipe. Kresh weakened. Claws slowed. Snap. Neck broke. Cal released. Slid off. Stood amid dust and blood. Pit, silent. He raised fists. Not triumph. Readiness. Scanned for more. Keth rose. Clan roared approval. Drums beat. Quills raised high. Brask stared. Silent. Shire exhaled. Quills smoothed. Keth descended steps, entered gate. Brask followed. Sullen. Cal turned. Met Keth's gaze. No bow. No plea. Stood straight. Younglings, Keth said. Voice carried. Full-grown shred warriors. You broke them bare. Cal shrugged. Had to. Brask circled corpse. Prodded horn shard. How? No claws. No quills. Practice. Cal flexed hands. Knuckles split. Back home. Worse things. Keth clicked mandibles. Tradition tested outsiders. Pit proved strength. But clans valued more. Prove cunning. He gestured guards. Hunt. Today. Track Ghost Racer. Bring pelt. Alone. Ghost Racers. Spectral beasts. Invisible until strike. Clan hunters lost limbs. Few returned whole. Shire tensed. Elder. Keth silenced her. Eyes on Cal. Boy nodded. Lead way. Brask laughed sharp. He dies out there. Or earns hunt right. Keth turned to Clan. Witness. Human claim space. Results judge. Clan parted. Delivered gear. Spear. Pack. Tracker. No rifle. Trust built slow. Cal shouldered load. No limp despite wounds. Walked steady. Keth watched him vanish into brush. Sheer at his flank. Assigned watcher. Brask muttered. Soft skin. Racer peels him. Keth ignored. Pit showed resilience. Hunt would reveal mind. Hours passed. Clan dispersed to duties. Keth climbed overlook. Scanned ridges. Sun dipped. No signal. Dusk shadows lengthened. Tracker pinged. Pelt confirmed. Gasps rose. Cal emerged. Ghost Racer hide draped shoulders. Perfect kill. No wounds added. Spear clean. Shire trailed. Rifle unused. Eyes wide. Brask checked pelt. Claws retracted. Invisible strike. He baited scent trail. Pitfall with Racer spit. Cal dropped hide at Keth's feet. Done. Keth examined. Flawless. Ghost Racers phased light. Only elders tracked alone. Hunt right granted. Keth raised claw. Clan cheered. But tradition layered. Full place demanded. Oath bond. Swear line to clan. Keth extended talon. Blood mix. Or leave. Calm at gaze. Drew knife. Sliced palm. Pressed to talon. Blood mingled. Sheer quivered. Humans bound loose. No quill vows. Clan hushed. Keth felt pulse. Strong. Steady. Human blood warm scales. Bond sealed. He withdrew. Cal Rook, outrider. Brask bowed stiff. Tracker skill, noted. Cal grinned faint. Team now? Keth nodded. Raid tomorrow. Kresh nest. Full grown. Eyes turned expectant. Human in the fight. Night council. Maps spread. Keth traced nest routes. Cal leaned in. Pointed flaw. Flank here. Wind shifts. They smell. Brask grunted. No creche? Patterns. Cal sketched trap. Wireline. Bait drop. Shire nodded. Worked on charge. Keth approved. Outsider mind meshed. Dawn raid. Clan advanced. Cal scouted lead with Shire. Roars erupted. Adult creche pack. 5. Cal signaled. Dropped bait. Tripped wires. Beasts tangled. Clan rifles barked. Cal speared flank runner. Dodged counter. Drove knife deep. One fell. Brask flanked opposite. Took hit. Claw rake. Cal charged in. Tackled crash off him. Broke neck barehanded. Brask rose. Stunned. Saved. Payback. Cal wiped blade. Pressed on. Nest cleared. Egg secured. Return triumphant. Keth addressed clan. Human proves. Strength. Cunning. Bond. Cheers thundered. Shire clasped Cal's arm. Quill's calm. Keth watched. Trust forged in blood. Human earned place, but borders stirred. Rival clans encroached. Scouts reported. One threat remained. Prove against equals. Keth summoned Cal. War Council. Lead strike? Cal cracked knuckles. Ready. Ridgebeast exploded from the scrub. Triplin whipped tight across its forelegs. The massive creature stumbled. Tusks gouging rock. Cal Rook thrust his spear. Steel tip punched through scaled hide into lung. Beast roared, blood spraying. Keth Ruun gripped his rifle from the ridge overlook. Clan held position below. Sheer Vec forward with the human. Brask flanking wide. Strike on rival nest demanded silence until ambush sprung. This beast ruined it. Shire fired first. Her bolt scorched the beast's flank. It wheeled toward her, ignoring the spear locked in its chest. Cal yanked the shaft sideways. Locked it firm, no give. Claw raked across Cal's arm. Hide wrap shredded. Blood welled instant. Dark against pale skin. Human grunted. Did not release. Keth's quills bristled. Human flesh parted easy under ridge claw. Scales would scar, not tear clean through. Cal's arm hung slack a beat, then tightened. Spear twisted deeper. Shire pivoted. Rifle barked again. Bolt slammed beast's shoulder. Hide charred, muscle spasmed. Creature lurched left, away from her. Cal shoved. Boot braced on ledge edge. Beast teetered. 1,000 kilos pitched backward. Tusks scraped air. It plummeted into gorge. Spear still lodged. Silence crashed back. Wind whistled. Shire lowered rifle. Quills flared wide. Shock. Cal ripped cloth from his pack. Snapped it tight around mangled arm. One-handed knot. Blood-soaked instant, but wrap held. He scanned scrub. Repositioned left. Perfect cover for Shire's blind side. Keth signaled clan forward. Low whistles. Boots crunched shale as they closed. Brask reached first. Sniffed air. Beast dead. Human bleeds heavy. Shire touched Cal's shoulder. You held. Through rake. Cal flexed fingers. Winced once. Normal. Keeps moving. He scanned. Ridgeline. Nest ahead. Patterns match. Keth dropped beside them. Eyed the arm. Blood pulsed steady. No tremor in stance. Human pulse thrummed under skin. Strong even. Like clan blood after vow. Prove again, Keth said. Voice gravel. Rival sentries near. Beast guard post. Cal nodded. Drew knife. Tested edge on thumb. Flank low. I draw. Brask snorted. Fragile skin. Draw nothing. Shire quills smoothed. Drew beast off me. Trust. Bath waited. Tradition demanded tests. Outsiders spoke results. Human spoke action. Arm mauled. Stance reset. Clan watched. Lead draw. Keth ordered. Sheer cover. Brask high track. Clan ghosted forward. Cal scouted point. Arm dripping trail. He ignored it. Set second trip line across game path. Quick knots. Vine anchors. Bait scrap from pack. Sentries growled ahead. Rival outriders. 3. Quills spiked aggressive. Nest glow flickered cave mouth. Cal signaled. Slid into open. Whistled sharp. Mimicked distress. Sentries charged. Claws scraped stone. Shire fired low. Bolt clipped lead sentry's leg. It tumbled. Cal dodged. Knife flashed. Slashed hamstring on second. Beast spun. Quills lashing. Brask dropped from high. Rifle cracked. Third sentry dropped clean. Cal grappled the wounded one. Rode its thrash. Arm wrap loosened. Blood slicked grip. He locked elbow under jaw. Twisted hard. Neck snapped. Sentries down. Nest exposed. Keth advanced. Clan rifles covered. Human draws true. Brask wiped blade. Eyed Cal's arm. Bleeds. Fights. Like us. Shire bound the arm tighter. Her claws gentle. Held me again. Cal stood. Inspected nest. Eggs inside. Guards out. Go. Clan breached. Rifles swept dark. Rivals inside. 4 hunters. Shots traded. Bolt fire lit scales. One rival lunged at sheer. Claw high. Cal intercepted. Tackled midair. They crashed. Rival quills pierced his shoulder. He drove knife up. Gut strike. Rolled free. Shire finished it. Bolt to skull. Keth speared an egg guard. Blade through throat. Nest hours. Fight ended fast. Eggs secured in packs. Rivals bound or dead. Return march. Clan quills calm. Brask walked Cal's side. Taut fragile. Wrong. Cal grinned through pain. Tough enough. Keth halted at Camp Ridge. Elder gaze swept human. Arm wrap crimson soaked. Shoulder quilled. Stance straight. Judgment, Keth called. Clan gathered. Fires low. Sheer spoke first. Saved me. Twice. Bet life. 1. Brask bowed quills. Tracked with me. Ought equal. Cal stood silent. Blood dripped stone. No plea. Keth felt pulse again. Pressed claw to human wrist. Beat strong. Steady. Bond warm. Cal Rook, Keth declared. Outrider full. Clan blood. Shears erupted. Quills thrashed air. But Scout rushed in. Rivals mass. Full warband. Borders breach. Keth turned. Cal cracked knuckles. Arm bled fresh. Lead counter. Eyes locked. Trust. Sealed in claw rakes and spear thrusts. Ridge Beast had maimed him. He reset anyway. Now rivals came. Human ready. Keth nodded. Strike dawn. You point. Clan roared approval. Human earned. Borders held. Cal wiped knife clean. Ignored the drip. Scanned maps Brask spread. Pointed weak flank. Here, wind tricks. Shire leaned in. Like charge trap, Brask grunted accord. Keth traced routes. Human meshed. Dawn broke cold. Clan advanced borders. Rival warband sighted. 20 strong. Quills battle red. Cal dropped bait line. Tripped their lead. Beasts tangled in wires. Rifles barked. Cal speared a flank charger. Took rake arm again. Held lock. Sheer turned it. Cal drove off ledge. He snapped wrap tight. Covered her blind. Rivals broke. Clan pursued. One massive hunter charged Keth. Tusks wide. Cal barreled in. Tackled low. Broke legs. Keth finished throat. Hunter down. Keth clasped Cal's good arm. Saved Elder. Team, Cal said. Simple. Warband routed. Border secured. Clan returned. Keth addressed fire circle. Human proves. Protects. Leads. Shire quills entwined Cal's in bow gesture. Brask offered tracker band. Etched bone. Cal accepted. Wore it over blood wrap. Trust forged. Species bridged, but deep scans whispered. Larger threat stirred. Off-world echo. Keth eyed stars. Human beside. Ready. Ridge beast tested. Rivals broken. What next? Cal flexed. Whatever hunts. We hold. Brask's claw slashed air. Sighted. Slope rise. Human hauls her up. Keth thrust forward. Quills taut. His hunter team crouched amid thorn vines. Eyes locked on the ravine lip. There. A lone figure. Boy small. Human skin pale with blood streaks. He gripped branch litter tight. Shire lay strapped across it. Quills matted red. Leg mangled from ridge beast rake. The human grunted low. Muscles bunched. He hoisted the litter shoulder high, balanced it, and lunged in a forced march. Upward, steady strides chewed rocky ground. Keth's jaw clenched. Beacon silent still. He carries clan blood alone. Brask spat dust. Fragile thing. Breaks before peak. We take her. Team rippled agreement. Rifles slung low. Keth waved them silent. Watch. Judge. Human pushed on. Sweat carved tracks through gore on his arms. Claw rakes fresh. Spear wounds wrapped hasty with vine strips. No limp. No pause. Higher ground called. Wind swept scarps where beasts lost scent. Boy knew it. Keth scented the logic. Smart prey trail dodge. Shire stirred on litter. Her good claw tapped wristband. Sharp pulse hit Keth's own band. Beacon marked. Rescue flare bloomed faint violet against clouds. Good, Keth growled. Vector locked. Human froze mid-stride. Scanned back trail. Ridge beast's distant roar echoed. Hot pursuit. Boy's eyes narrowed. He veered sharp. Not direct climb, but longer loop through shale slide. Scentbreaker ridge. Avoided the wind hollow where musk lingered. Brask hissed. Full path. Slows him. Beast catches. Keth silenced him with glare. Or fools the hunter. Press. Team bounded down. Claws gripping scree. Closed gap fast. Alien legs outpaced human march. Human didn't flag. Adjusted litter straps one claw. Speared ground for leverage. Pain twist flickered his face. Ignored. Pushed. Roar swelled. Beast crested far ridge. Tusked bulk. Quills venom barbed. Human snapped glance. Sped fraction. Shale crumbled under litter. He caught it mid-tip. Hoisted again. Marched. Keth's band throbbed. Beacon steady. Half mark. Surround quiet. No alarm him. Brask sneered. He drops her first. Soft meat. They vaulted final ledge. 20 paces now. Human crested mini rise. Lowered litter gentle behind boulder shield. Shire groaned. He crouched over her. Bloodied spear ripped free. Tip crusted black from beast gut. Brask charged first. Out, clan claims. Human exploded up. Spear leveled chest high. Stepped square between team and Shira. Blood dripped shaft. Eyes locked Brask's. No flinch. Stance wide. Knees bent. Ready kill or die. Keth halted team cold. Rifle half raised. Human squared like they were ridge beast kin. Boy trembled faint. Not fear. Strain. Protected her. Brask snarled. Claws flex. Weakling. Move. Or shred. Shear's voice cracked weak. No. Cal Rook. My shield. He slew the rake beast. Carried me. Beacon his choice. Human, Cal. Didn't shift eyes. Barked words. Accent thick. Carry her now. Beast comes. No argue later. Are you, Brask laughed sharp. You carry clan weight? Arm hangs limp. Cal thrust chin. Did already. Miles. Your turn. Lift. Keth stepped through hunters. Eyed the boy close. Human reeked sweat blood, but grip iron. Spear tip steady. Shire's eyes pleaded from boulder. Trust him. Proof, Keth rumbled. Ridge beast dead? Sheer nodded fierce. His spear. Throat lock, I marked it. Roar boomed closer. Shale avalanche signal. Beast flanked the long route smart. Brask lunged side. Cal pivoted. Instant. Spear arced block. Tip grazed Brask's quill. Shallow. Warning. Enough. Keth snapped. He holds her ground. Team. Litter up. Human points trail. Brask recoiled. Quills flush shame. Grabbed litter front. 2 hunters rear. Cal lowered spear fraction. Guided straps transfer. No jostle to Shire. His claw. Hand brushed her quill gentle. Check. Wind left, Cal said. Flat. Pointed shale vein. Beast blinds there. Keth nodded once. Team surged. Litter airborne. Cal flanked side. Spear out. Scanned flanks. Beast burst ravine. Tusks wide. Eyes locked Shire scent. Cal yelled warning. Spun spear low. Team rifles cracked. Venom bolts punched hide. Beast staggered. Cal darted gap. Thrust deep hamstring. Tendon snapped. Beast howled. Tumbled shale. Brask finished skull shot. Huffed. Clean kill. Not clean. Cal grunted. Wiped spear on hide. Yours, sloppy, missed heart. Brask stiffened. Silent. Keth watched human flex mangled arm. Reset bone crack audible earlier. No cry. Normal for him. They crested higher ground. Campfires winked distant. Shire safe. Keth gripped Cal's good shoulder. You chose long trail. Saved her twice. Cal shrugged.
No abandon. Team now.
Brask eyed him sidelong. Offered water skin. Drink. Soft meat. Cal took. Drank half. Passed back. Call me Cal. Camp loomed. Healers rushed Shire. Cal stood guard till straps cut. then dropped. Back to boulder. Knife out, clean spear methodical, ignored own blood pooling. Kath crouched near. Clan judges outsiders. Results speak. Cal met gaze. Results, she lives. Beast dead. What's judgment? Brask snorted nearby. You fight with us? Prove more. Sheer called weak from healer hut. He proved. Protector vow. Keth rose slow. Scanned human scars. Old ones layered new. Tough hide under soft look. Clan gathered shadows. Whispers rose. Dawn trial loomed. Rival scented weakness from Shear's patrol break. Borders frayed. Human slept light, knife hand ready. Keth traced stars. Off-world hum grew. Scans whispered ships. Larger hunt. Boy stirred. Whatever comes. Hold. Line. Keth's quills eased fraction. Trust sparked. Test him full. Brask spread patrol maps fire glow. Cal leaned in. Finger stabbed weak flank. Here. Ambush wind. Shire nodded from pallet. Charge trap-like. Clan murmured. Human meshed. Dawn broke. Advance. Rivals sighted. Quills red. Cal dropped bait wire. Lead tangled. Rifles barked. He speared charger. Took rake arm fresh held. Keth watched. Human earned. One tusk hunter barreled Keth. Cal tackled low. Legs buckled. Keth slit throat. Saved. Fire circle night. Keth stood. Human proves. Protects. Sheer entwined quills his arm. Vow. Brask tossed bone band. Tracker mark. Cal wore it over wrap. Borders held. But scans pulsed. Off-world shadow stirred. Keth-eyed Cal. Next hunt? Human flexed. We hold. Deep echo growled. Stars watched. Keth's claw stabbed toward the bloodied spear. Disarm. Now. Cal straightened from his crouch. He gripped the shaft. Eyes locked on Keth's. No tremble. No glance at the encircling clan quills. He planted the spear tip first into the dirt. Stepped back. Hands open. Brask's snort cut the firelight. Soft skin. Plays brave. Keth circled the human slow. Scars crisscrossed Cal's arms. Old gashes layered fresh rake marks. No whine. No slump. Clan eyes burned from shadows. Shear's patrol break hung heavy. Rivals prowled borders. This off-worlder claimed protector. Keth tested metal first. You chased the tusk beast. 2 ridges over. Why not flee? Cal's voice stayed level. Sure down. Leg snapped at the joint. 200 meters from camp. Beast circled back in 40 seconds. I dragged her 30 meters to rocks. Tied tourniquet. Then baited it. Keth's quills twitched. Precise. No boast. Baited how? Lies die here. Choke point. Cal pointed to the healer's hut. Shire's pained hiss leaked through hide flaps. Funnel between boulders. Narrowed kill zone to 3 meters. Tripline across at knee height. Cord from pack. Beast charged. Tripped. I speared throat from above. Brask shoved forward. His tracker bands gleamed. Human tricks. Fragile meat shows pretty traps. Prove it don't break on real hunt. He kicked dirt at Cal's feet. Keth raised a claw. Let it play. Clan audited results. Brask spat challenge. Human answered or crumbled. Cal scooped 3 fist stones from the ground. No pause. He snatched cord from his belt. Thin. Woven tight. Knotted it fast between 2 stones. Watch. He spaced stones in a line on the fire-glow dirt. Mimicked boulders with his boots. Choke here! Pulled cord taut low across the gap. Trip. He hurled the 3rd stone hard into the mock funnel. Cord snapped up. 3rd stone flipped mid-air. Crashed short. Perfect stall. Brask's quills flattened a notch. He prodded the cord with his boot. Tested tension. Clever. But you? Took rake marks. Bleed out yet? Cal flexed his bandaged arm. Blood seeped fresh. Rake shallow. Adrenaline holds. Cleaned with boiled moss. Stitched 3 gashes. Shear's leg splinted with branch and vine. She walks tomorrow. Keth scented the air. Human sweat sharp, but steady pulse. No fever rot. Clan murmurs rippled. Whispers of protector vow. Shear's voice cracked from the hut. Truth. He held.
Elder waited.
Courage earned no feast. Results bought place. Human meshed patrol talk earlier. Stabbed maps at weak flanks. Dawn advance proved him partial. Rivals sighted. Cal's wire tangled bleeds. Spear downed Charger. Tackled Tusk Hunter off Keth's flank. Saved Elder's hide. Still, tradition bit deep. Outsiders proved under eyes. Night watch. Beside Shire's shelter. Keth jabbed a claw at the hut. Clan watches. Any slip, your blood feeds dirt. Cal nodded once. Hold line. He gathered his knife, sheathed it. Settled cross-legged by the flaps, back to fire. Eyes swept shadows. Brask growled low. Waste. Human folds first dark shift. Keth ignored him. Turned to the fire circle. Clan elders flanked. Quills etched with hunt tallies. Audit holds till dawn. Borders fray. Rivals sent Shire's weakness. Maps unrolled in glow. Off-world scans hummed faint. Ships probed skies. Larger hunt brewed. Hours ground. Stars wheeled cold. Cal never stirred for rest. His knife hand twitched at rustles. Night scritch of claws. Wind whip branches. Clan sent scouts to test. Young hunter Vex slipped close. Feinted lunge. Cal's knife flashed out. Stopped an inch from throat. Vex yelped back. No strike. Just warning. Keth watched from ridge shadow. Human breath even. Pain from arm rakes, ignored. Shear shifted inside hut. Cal's hand steadied the flap. Low words. Rest. I got it. Midnight peaked. Brask prowled perimeter. Muttered to scouts. See? Slump soon. But Cal rose fluid at a distant growl. Real one border patrol echo. He strung fresh wire across approach trail. Low. Taut. Knots clan tight. Keth's quills eased a fraction. Human treated guard-like breath. Pain as normal. Work as vow. Clan eyes noted. Whispers shifted. Tough hide. Dawn clawed horizon. First light hit Cal's scars. Glowed like clan brands. He stood. Stretched arm. No wince shone. Shirer emerged, limping. Leaned on his shoulder. Held? Cal grinned faint. All night. Brask spat dirt. Luck. One shift ain't proof. Keth stepped into circle. Clan hushed. Audit passes. He tossed a bone band. Tracker mark. Etched fang. Cal caught it. Slid over bandage. Fit perfect. Shire entwined her quills with his arm. Bow seal. Clan rifles clacked salute. But scans pulsed hotter. Off-world shadows stirred. Deep echo growled from rifts. Mega beast rumble. Rivals massed flanks. Keth eyed Cal. Next hunt calls. Borders bleed. Human flexed knuckles. Scars pulled tight. We hold. Clan advanced as sun broke. Cal flanked Shire. Brask grudged point. Keth traced the weak rift map. Human finger stabbed ahead. Ambush wind there. Charge trap like beast. Shire nodded. He knows. Rivals burst quills red from scrub. Chargers thundered. Cal dropped bait wire. Lead tangled hard. Rifles barked precise. He speared a flank rusher mid-leap. Rake tore his side fresh. Deep this time. Held ground. Shear fired over his shoulder. One tusk hunter barreled Keth. Massive. Cal tackled low. Legs buckled under weight. Keth slit the throat clean. Blood sprayed hot. Saved again. Fire circle reformed nightfall. Borders held. For now. Keth stood tall. Human proves. Protects clan. Brask tossed second band. Tracker full. Grudging nod. Cal wore both. Flexed wounds. No complaint. Scans screamed now. Off-world ships hummed close. Larger hunt loomed. Mega predators. Rival clans allied. Keth traced stars. Human slept light beside Shire. Knife ready. Deep rift growled louder. Stars watched. Clan audited courage. This one passed fire. But the real beast stirred. Keth's claws dug into the rift map as the growl rolled in. Deep, close. Ridge beats scent fouled the air, musk and rot. He snapped his quills upright, rifles ready. Cal bolted from the fire's edge. Borrowed blade gleamed in his grip. Brask spare heavy for human hands. The boy vanished into shadows. Scrap, clinked. Wire and bone shards. Keth signaled Brask, perimeter. Now. Brask's team fanned out. Quills low, grudging. Shire's shelter quivered ahead. Her wound fever rose. Scans beeped weak. No time for fragile humans. Tradition demanded strength. Cal crouched low. Scrap hauled from kill piles, tusk shards, gut wire. He nodded fast, pulled taut across trails. Blade tested each line. Twang sharp. Keth watched. Human fingers bled fresh. No flinch. Patrol holds, Brask grunted. But beast, Growl peaked. Earth shook. Ridge beast crested the camp ridge. Spines flared red. Claws gouged stone. Massive, twice charger size. Eyes locked on Shire's shelter. It charged. Cal yanked his line. Alarms shrieked. Shard rattles exploded. Beast wheeled. Snarled at the noise. Human sprinted parallel. Blade low. Bait. Insane. Brask hissed. Rifle raised. Keth clamped his arm. Wait. He pulls. Beast lunged after Cal. Paws thundered. Shire's shelter safe. For now. Cal dodged scrub. Wounds wept red. Side rake reopened. He treated pain like dust. Kept pace. Keth's team trailed. Rifles tracked. Human veered sharp. Narrow cut loomed. Rift squeeze. Clan trap marked. Beast barreled blind. Too wide. Cal spun. Blade jammed into a foreleg joint. Beast slammed rock. Howl split night. Human pinned. Pushed with shoulder. Legs braced. Blood slicked his arms. Knife held. Brask's eyes widened. He locks it. Strike clean, Keth barked. Team fired. Bolts punched vitals. Throat. Eyes. Beast spasmed. Claws raked air. Cal twisted free. Blade yanked. Dropped low. Kill thud echoed. Silence crashed. Cal staggered. Knee hit dirt. Blood pooled fast. Side gash gaped. Fresh tears joined old. He slumped. Blade clattered. Brask knelt first. Human down. Blood loss. Keth pushed forward. Scanned Cal's pulse. Ready. Clan circled. Whispers rose. Outsider used blades. Pulled beasts. Punishment waited. Tradition judged thieves harsh. But Shire's shelter stood untouched. Keth raised claw. Treatment, now. Brask froze. Elder, immediate. He protected. Med scans deployed. Sealants hissed on Cal's side. Human stirred. Eyes cracked open. Gripped Keth's arm. Weak nod. No words. Shire dragged herself out. Quill's weak linked his. Vow holds, she rasped. Keth met her gaze. Human proved again. Brask bound the wounds tight. Tossed Cal waterskin. Tracker owes third band, he muttered. Clan rifles clacked salute. Scans screamed anew. Off-world hum grew. Rift growled deeper. Mega shadow stirred. Keth traced stars. Human slept under guard. Borders bled closer. Cal's knuckles flexed in dream. Knife near. Dawn broke hard. Keth roused the circle. Ridge cleared, but mega-rift pulses. Brask stabbed map. Rivals push. Off-worlders scout. Shire leaned on Cal. He hunts with. Human rose. Wounds sealed rough. Flexed shoulders. No limp. Grabbed blade. Keth eyed him. Tradition tested results. This one delivered. Flank the weak rift, Cal said. Voice steady. Finger stabbed ahead. Brask snorted, but nodded. Clan advanced. Keth watched his back. Scars pulled tight. Rivals massed. Chargers scouted flanks. Cal dropped bait wire early. Led beast tangled. Rifles barked. Clean kills. One tusk hunter broke through. Barrel straight at Keth. Massive. Horns low. Cal tackled legs. Human weight buckled them. Beast crashed. Keth slid throat precise. Blood sprayed. Saved third time. Fire circle nightfall. Borders held tighter. Keth stood. Human earns place. Brask pinned third band. Full tracker. Cal wore them. Flexed wounds. Grinned faint. No boast. Shire entwined quills. Vow deep. Scans blared hot. Off-world ships dropped shadows. Deep rift roared. Mega beast wake. Rival clans allied? Invaders probed? Keth gripped rifle. Human knife ready beside. Clan audited. This protector passed. But mega hunt loomed. Cal slept light. Eyes flicked open at first. Growl. Stars watched. Trust. Forged in blood. Keth signaled watch teams. Doubts shed like spines. Human competence burned bright. Rift edge trembled. Claws scraped far below. Cal rose first. Blade drawn. Coming. he said. Clan moved as one. Keth gripped his rifle tighter as the rift's edge crumbled under claw strikes. Dust choked the air. Cal darted ahead, knife low, eyes scanning the black maw below. Sheer flanked him, quills rigid. Brask loaded heavy rounds beside Keth. The mega beast's roar shook spines loose from the walls. Wire traps forward, Cal barked. He slashed a line across the path, anchoring it to bone spikes. No hesitation. Human fingers bled fresh from earlier cuts, but he ignored them. Beast erupted. Towering bulk, armored hide like riftstone, jaws wide enough to swallow a charger. Tusks scraped sparks. It charged straight for Shire. Cal lunged. Wrapped wire around a foreleg, yanked hard. Beast stumbled, momentum hurling it into the pit's side. Rock cracked. Sheer fired point blank into eyes. Blasts seared flesh. Brask roared approval, leveled his rifle. Keth aimed for joints. They poured fire. Beast thrashed, wire snapping taut. Cal rolled under its belly, drove knife into soft underbelly. Gut spilled hot and steaming. It collapsed. Silence fell, broken only by dripping blood. Cal stood, chest heaving, coated in gore, wiped his face, nodded to Shire. Clear. Keth lowered his weapon. Tradition demanded proof. This human delivered again. Clan gathered at the rift's lip. Fire circle ignited at dusk. Flames snapped high. Scouts reported borders secure. Rivals scattered. Keth rose from his stone seat. All eyes turned. He pulled the det mark from his belt, a etched spine disc, glowing faint under firelight. Tradition's weight pressed his palm. Kulruk, you shield my clan. 3 saves. I offer formal det mark. Bind us. Cal stepped forward. Wounds crusted, but stride firm. He eyed the disc. No greed in his gaze. Practical. Honor it. But terms. Safe escort for Shire back to her post, and a route home for me. Clear path. No ambushes. Murmurs rippled. Outsiders demanded. Keth waited. Human asked little, saved more. Granted. Shire returns under full guard. Your path marked true. Shire pushed through the circle. Quills entwined in bow pattern. She held up Cal's broken spear tip, jagged metal from the first beast fight, etched with human runes. Proof. He broke his weapon on my defense. Held the line alone. Clan. I request standing alliance. Humans protect as kin. Gasps echoed. Brask shifted. Spines bristling. Keth studied the tip. Human tool, crude yet unyielding. Shear's eyes burned fierce. She'd bet her life. Earned voice. Brask dropped to one knee. Head bowed low. Tactics flawless. 8 wires. Knife work. Endurance. I tracked wrong. Human leads hunts now. Cal glanced down. No smirk. Extended hand. Brask gripped it. Human strength crushed scales. Simple rule, Cal said. No one gets left. Pains just work. Do the job. Clan spines straightened. Keth felt the shift. Doubts shed. This fragile species endured megabeasts. Rival fire. Rifts. Competence burned brighter than plasma. Scans pinged clean. Borders held. Keth stood again. Joint patrol dispatches dawn. Cal guides into human territory. Mutual terms. Share rifts. Hunt rivals together. Clan steps as allies. Cheers erupted. Cal nodded once. Shear touched his arm. Quills soft. Brask rose. Rifle slung. Keth watched the human settle by flames. No boasts. Just cleaned his knife. Eyes on stars. Dawn broke sharp. Patrol formed. 10 clan hunters. Cal at point. Shire beside. Keth led rearguard. Human territory loomed. Vast plains dotted with metal wrecks. Faint smoke trails. Cal pointed ridges. Rifts link here. Beasts migrate. Set wires early. Brask tested a human snare from Cal's pack. Wire hummed tight. Stronger than spines. They crested a hill. Human outpost appeared. Low walls, sensor lights blinking. Figures moved inside, small, like Cal. Shouts in their tongue. Cal raised hands, called out. Gates creaked open. Outpost leader approached, armored, rifle slung. Eyed the clan spines. Tension spiked. Keth gripped weapon. Cal spoke fast, gestured to Shire, the det mark on his chest. Leader nodded. Extended hand. Welcome. Scouts reported beasts thinning. Your work? Allies, Cal said. Joint hunt. Clan crossed threshold. Humans shared maps. Rift webs glowing holographic. Keth traced lines. Precise. Humans mapped megapaths. Clan offered rifle mods, spine armor tech. First joint rift dive launched noon. Cal dove first. My Freddy Shire matched. Brask covered flanks. Beasts swarmed smaller this side. Chargers, tusk hunters. Cal's wires tangled 3. Rifles cleared rest. Back at outpost, fire meals shared. Human synth protein tough. Clan rift meat chewy. Laughter mixed tongues. Barriers cracked. Night fell. Keth stood watch with Cal. Stars wheeled over plains. Clan came to judge fragile prey, Keth said. We leave with human on roster. Full tracker. Cal flexed scarred shoulders. Grinned faint. Fair trade. No one left. Rift growled distant. Patrol stirred. Keth signaled ready. Human territory embraced them. Trust sealed in blood and wire. Scouts reported megatrail veering human side. Larger rift nexus. Cal mapped it quick. It tomorrow. Wires double. Brask distributed clan charges. Plasma bursts for megahide. Humans added drones. Eye scans. Balance struck. Humans endured. Improvised. Clan struck precise. Armored. Dawn patrol pushed deeper. Human wrecks hid ambush points. Cal scavenged parts. Jury-rigged spear from metal shards. Shire watched. Quills relaxed. Your kind builds from ruin. Have to, Cal said. Worlds break. We fix. Rivals probed edges. Scout drones whirring. Brask down 2 with rifle. Cal netted 3rd, hacked its feed. Map spilled. Allied clans massing for mega push. Keth barked orders. Fortify nexus. Cal's wires front. Chargers flank. Prep blurred hours. Spines dug trenches. Human drones seeded mines. Cal tested every line. Fingers raw. Mega roar split dusk. Ground quaked. Behemoth crested. Twice outpost height. Shells cracking stone. Minions swarmed base. Cal yanked first wire. Beasts piled tangled. Rifles thundered. Shire's blasts lit eyes. Brask charged a breaker. Slit throat mid-leap. Mega lunged at Keth's line. Cal vaulted ruins, hurled jury spear. Tip, lodged eye. Beast reared. Keth fired joints. Plasma cooked. It toppled into mines. Boom shook plains. Silence. Patrol tallied. 0 losses. Cal pulled spear free. Handed to Shear. Alliance-proof. Keth etched final band on Cal's arm. Full roster. Clan hunters knelt one by one. Humans from outpost joined. Eyes wide at spines. Shear's escort prepped separate. Guard heavy. Route marked. She gripped Cal's hand. Debt eternal. Go safe, he said. Clan turned homeward at moonrise. Cal walked point. Rifle slung. Brask matched stride. Keth watched his back. Fragile? No. Backbone of rift steel. Borders blurred now. Human territory wove in. Joint hunts scheduled. Rivals would learn. The clan came to judge a fragile species, and left with a human on the roster. Trust forged. Mega hunts awaited. They moved as one.